So I'm gonna need dexterity saving throws from the two of you.
That's fair.
As they tear off down the Emerald Pass. You feel yourself teeter and you kind of sway as you see Fern fall off, but you manage to catch yourself on the edge. But Fern, you do fall off and you are going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground and roll.
Ouch. I am going to take a mirthful leap.
How mirthful are you feeling right now, baby girl?
Hold on. Whenever you make a long or high jump, you can roll a d8 and add the number rolled to the number of... This is so small. Feet you cover. Even when...
That was amazing.
That is 4 total. God damn it.
I'm
Get him out of the way.
I'm doing my best. We can do this together. We're going to get you through this little rough patch.
Can you stop?
As we're tearing along, and I'm going to try to cast Levitate on her.
Ooh.
And see if I can, like a kite, kind of drag her behind the cart.
Okay.
And
so you cast Levitate, and now she's off the ground. That doesn't preserve momentum, so.
Oh, shit. So now I just made her
Now
float.
you're floating.
Oh, I thought she would come. If I got a straight, she would come with me.
Hugging Dariax. She's just floating there.
Something? The tether is the important part to
I
remember
thought the
here.
spell would tether her to me. Shit.
Do you want my whip?
Shh. Sure.
Somebody pull on the reins.
I'm pulling on Dariax.
I'm being pulled. I'm pulling the reins. Well, this conversation's happening. All right, so flashy style, performance skills, dodgy about your past, not a lot of money wandering. I think I got it.
Okay.
You're carnival folk.
Carnival folk?
Yeah, oh, don't try and hide it. You're being coy.
Is that what this reads? This reads carnival folk to
Well, no, when you put all the pieces together on the table at once, that's kind of what I'm picking up. Am I right?
You are absolutely right, Derek.
Yes.
But do not tell any of the rest. This is our secret. I come from a very famous line of trapeze artists and jugglers. The best in the realm.
Oh my goodness. That's fucking cool.
I know. But my
Mum's the word.
father, the famous juggler, once famously juggled for a king in the north. And the king liked it so much, he wanted to keep my father there, and my father left. So there's a contract on his life. And if they find out who I am, that I am that juggler's son, it'll all be over. The gig will be up, so you must not tell anyone. Promise me.
All right. I got you.
I'm gonna stick my hand through.
The moment you go to stick your hand through, what was just sort of falling green and orange glittering light becomes more of a mirror. And the reflection on the other side, fingers into a wrist, into an arm, are dark, like burnt oak.
I take my hand back.
You take it back, and the reflection hand continues to push through. And out steps another fawn. And she is of a height with you, dressed in the same sort of gossamer thin gown, but sooty black. And her eyes are goat pupils that drift back and forth a little bit like a lava lamp, going from multiple pupils to a single long slit. And her hair is long and lank, and she moves a little wrong, and all of the angles of your face that are softened and pretty are hard and edged in her. And she smiles at you, and her teeth are fanged. And as she opens her mouth to speak, you see just a little flicker of flame and 2 burning points of light. Hello, Fern. And all of you can see her now, too. You look at her closely, and then you spot it, the little details the choices that you would make. You recognize the flowers, even though they're wilted and burned, are the same deadly poisonous blooms that you keep in your hair, except instead of just sort of being in a little crown of laurels, they're sprouting out of a crown of thorns that appears to be made out of a black, glassy rock. You recognize her. It's time to come home.
Okay. Mom?
No, I am you.
Oh.
Time is different here. And I am what you should be, will be, if you come back now.
Don't do it. What happened to you?
I found my power.
Fern, get back.
Well, it's just me. I'm sure she's not very harmful. I'm gonna back up.
Your instincts, or this gift, whatever you want to call it, has sent you across countless miles and across many plains, but always for a purpose: to help others, to help yourself. But never has it brought you back to the same people twice, and you don't recognize these 5, but you know that you know them. And whether or not they realize it, they are in danger. And you are here. So Firarai, what do you do?
Dark being! Whatever you say you are or say she should be, she will make that decision in her own time, not yours.
And this dark being immediately snaps her head at like an impossible angle over her shoulder to look deep into the woods. What does she see? Please introduce yourself, Anjali.
You see, on one of the stone plateaus, one of the stone mesas, a tall, dark figure with fire for hair and gold sparkling off her arms, her neck, her dark, dark skin. She stands clad in all black, tall black boots, and beside her, a tall staff, staring, piercing into the eyes of this creature, and looking at you directly at the same time. She will decide. You shall go.
I will burn everything away to secure my future. And the fires lick up and begin to wrap around this little glade, and I need all of you to roll initiative.
I'm gonna slash her across the throat.
Yeah, get her, baby.
Which it happens instantaneously.
And you slash across her throat, and just smoke and motes of like flame and ash come out.
If you hurt my friends, I will kill you. And it won't be pretty.
And all she does is smile. And those fangs remind you so much of like Mister's sort of like monkey teeth. And she makes this weird gurgling laugh that comes both out of her mouth and out of the hole in her throat.
Okay, I'm gonna activate him because that is a bonus action.
Yes, it is. What does that look like?
As I slash, say that, I'm gonna turn around to him, give him a wink.
And he gives you a little wink back and then slams both of his hands on the ground and immediately like gets caught up and turns into his flame. Tight. He goes immediately after your turn, so.
Great, okay, so his turn, he is going to throw a flame seed.
At whomst?
At Evil Fern. So he sees the wink. He knows that this is not Mama, even though it kind of looks like Mama. And he's just gonna like shit out a hot one and just chuck it right at her.
Jelly
It's
roll.
got a little glitter on it because he learned from the cart.
Yeah.
Gives you the throw. And it hits right across her face
it's
and like
wet.
splatters
Oh,
out
yeah.
and scatters up and burns. You just hear, just say sorry is a free action, bitch.
Oh my God!
Stubborn. Put it on
The
a
depths of the
shirt.
stubbornness.
All right, we're in the thick of it. He just kind of mutters to himself, peace was never an option. And he goes into a deep squat and extends his blade out behind her ankle, not touching it, and then starts to corkscrew and leaps, and it slashes her Achilles.
Whoa!
As he pops up about 8 feet in the air, and then I'll use action surge and bring the blade down on her crown.
Yes.
So,
Beautiful.
Really cool.
Heck yeah.
Smile, this little man.
Right?
natural 20.
Nice. Nice.
And the second one hits too, although it's not a natural 20. So,
I'm going to use Stonky's ring.
Finally!
Go on. I deeply don't remember what Stonky's ring is.
Donk on it!
It's a stonk hole.
this
Stonky
ring
ring.
comes from a fraternity somewhere.
It 100% does.
5 damage.
How do you want to do this?
So she knocks it away, but I just cock my head and I smile at her and I smack her across that open wound in the neck and just knock her head off.
Jeez.
Connect through and you keep pressing. And then you push a little harder and all of you see like her muscles sort of flare up as she goes through, shattering across Bad Fern's neck, and it scatters out and away, spilling out like ash and like little motes of fire everywhere, and the entire being of her disappears like a charcoal briquette that's been crushed. You are in a dark place, and you push yourself up to standing.
Oh.
And you are face to face with your sister, looking incredibly cross. What?
Just gonna let me die?
It's not my fault.
Yes, it is your fault.
How?
You took away my power.
No, you thought you were too good for your power. It was your own arrogance.
When did that happen? When did I say I was too good for my power?
No, you were like,
never said that.
I don't really. You were mean, and so I was
I
like,
was
just
mean
be.
to you. So you took my power away. That's
You
so
are
fucked
literally-
up, Ted. I can't even believe it. I'm away from home. Oh, you're gonna cry?
I could cry if I want to. Like, you're dead and still being a bitch.
Yeah, because you deserve it.
I don't deserve it. I literally, all I've done is try to protect
This is the
you.
same shit as always. I'm always
No,
the bad one.
you're always the center of
always the
attention,
good
and
one.
I'm always the
It's
one
really,
cleaning
it's
up and making
actually
sure you don't get
really
yourself killed.
fucking insulting, Ted.
You're really
Like, why did you even give me this power if you were gonna be such a little bitch about it?
You don't even know what I gave up to give it to you.
What did you give
And
up? What? Nothing. You had nothing going on.
I gave up everything to protect you. And you can't even be trusted to do something to protect yourself.
I don't even. When did I ever ask you to do that for me? Did I ever say to you? Did I ever ask you?
You
for
never
that?
had to ask. My entire life has been about protecting you.
What are you even fucking talking about, Ted?
Everyone, you are a little fucking star that walks around by Rodin, and
Why do I have to be constantly punished for that?
You're not
Why do I have to be
punished, just
constantly
appreciate me for
fucking
2
appreciate you
seconds.
for what, Ted? For making me feel like shit my whole life? Like at what point? At what point do I stop paying for the fact that you did fucking nothing for yourself? Like at what point?
But here's the truth. You're fucking dying right now. And all that's left is this, and you're burning that away too, and I don't know why. Please stop. Please.
What do you want? Why did you do this?
I don't know, it's the only thing I've ever known. I'm not like you. And I don't shine. But that's okay. I have always been fine being in your shadow. But if you're gone, there's no shadow. I love you.
I love you too.
Don't fucking die.
Don't fucking kill me.
I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna get down on my knees and sort of bring Opal in and hold her head and kind of push her hair to the side. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, 12 points of healing.
I'm gonna see her doing this, and I'm right there, and I watched her come over, and I'm gonna see this sort of tender moment that I don't necessarily share that feeling for Opal, but I do for what's going on in the crowd. So I'm just gonna put my hand on Fern's shoulder and cast Cure Wounds as well, and kind of just try to push through that and help her and do the same.
What did you just do?
I examined your thoughts.
Why? Did I give you permission?
You didn't say no.
I didn't say yes.
I knocked, you
didn't answer.
What's done is done. And
What did you do?
I looked at your thoughts.
Why?
Because I wanted to know them.
Well, I want to know your thoughts, and I'm not fucking banging around in your head.
As we're exiting the clearing and everyone's kind of making their way out, and you finish your moment there, Darius kind of goes, just throwing it out there, but not saying no doesn't necessarily mean yes.
Duly noted.
And I leave.
Thank you.
And you continue down the road. You travel for another week and a half till you reach the very edge of civilized Taldore in a little town called Byrodin. And you're brought into this little like fortified city of just it's less than 10,000 people, completely walled in, and they are in the midst of a fair day, like a full festival is happening. You can hear music playing and streamers are coming down. Honestly, the glitter shitter kind of vibes and fits in.
Slaps.
And this like short human woman, kind of thick on the older side, like runs up and slaps the side of the Vardo. Opal, are you in there?
Yeah.
Well, come on, don't make me. We're not doing this right now. Come on out.
Okay.
And as you start to walk out, you see the wife of the War Ringer, like Ruby Lee Beckford is just exactly the same as she was.
Lee.
Yep. She goes, Opal, get on out here. Oh my gosh, and you have friends. Hello. Hi. I'm kind of the head of the festival. I don't like to brag,
She's
but
the head of the festival.
I'm the head of the festival.
Well, you say the festival, like we know what
we
the
have
festival
several.
is. Which is this one?
I mean, this one is very specifically for our pageant. The Gem of Byrodin. We do it every year. So exciting, and we're so happy you're here for it. Wait, are you here to compete?
No, but I guess I could be. Kind of was my thing before I left.
Byrodin is known for the three M's: militia, mining, and merriment. And we're doing all three today. So come on in. There's festival foods. We're kind of we're a pie-based culture. Any kind of pie, you can find it. And you know what?
What?
Mr. Johansson made that citrus custard pie that your sister loves so much. You tell Teddy wherever she is, whenever she comes back, we will load her for a bear.
What do you mean?
Full of.
Where'd she go?
What do you mean? She left like 3 or 4 days after you left town. Has she not been in contact?
Yeah, but she didn't say that she went anywhere. Where did she go? Do you know?
No, we hadn't heard anything, and we hadn't heard much from you too, but we knew you were going to Oman, so we figured you two had linked up at some point up there in the big city.
So she's not here.
I don't know how many ways to say that she's not here. Darling.
Oh my God.
Kind of a damper on a big day. It's a festival.
Well, can Opal just like run?
You are so thin. When's the last time you ate?
I've never had pie.
And the sound that you hear, Fern, you specifically, kind of with that Fey hearing, she makes a noise in the back of her throat that makes both you and Mr. whimper. Come with me, little man, I've got you.
Okay.
And tries to like sweep you out in a way towards like this wall of just fried batter and sugar smell.
He just looks at the group as it gets lit off.
And yeah, just before the sun sets, the pageant begins in proper, and the entire city is out for this. So you are on a stage in the center of town. It's a little like stage that's built right in front of this beautiful fountain and statue of two of the most notable residents from the city, Vexalia and Vaxeldan. And the warrior comes out. The warrior. We'll start with you, Cinna. Cinna Brightbow. What do you look like? Describe yourself as you are called.
Cinna Brightbow is a blonde dwarven woman with her hair tied back, and she has just the barest bit of sheen of sideburn just down to here, but beautiful hair with a bit of like a little bump in the front and all tied back very perfectly.
Worried.
Right, well, then in this portion I'm just wearing what I normally wear, which is what I wear when I'm in my jewellery shop.
Ooh.
And there's a lot of rhinestones and glass jewellery and one actual pricey thing, but I'm not going to say which one it is because I don't, got to keep that stuff close to the vest.
Smart.
And, my family has lived here in Byrodden for, about 100 years now, so it goes back quite a bit. And I won once about 15 years ago and took some time off, and I just thought it was time to, give it another go.
Absolutely, it's a returning gem. We love it. Cinna, my question for you is this. If you were a gem, what gem would you be and why?
Oh dear, well, green for Byrodden because we sit like the gem of the swamp, don't we?
Oh.
We're a pioneer town, doing right, growing, making strides, joining the modern world in our own small way. But we never forget where we come from, do we?
No, we don't. Next up, let's go ahead and get, darling, what'd you say your name was?
Oh, it's Dariax. Dariax Zavion. Let me change real fast. And I kind of just walk behind a partition and use the cloak to disguise self. And in that moment, I'm like, I didn't even think what I'd look like. So I spontaneously think of what was probably the sleekest casual outfit I've ever seen. And so Dariax comes around the corner wearing an exact replica of the outfit that Dorrington wears. Just smaller and tailored to his lithe dwarven form.
Amazing.
What was the question again?
Oh, sweetie, if you were a jam, what would you be and why?
There, gotcha. I would be like a peach jam because it would be like a smoother spread, kind of like a gentle, like a slight tartness to it, but like it keeps well and it stands out against other jams because you get a lot of strawberry and grapes around there. It's a little more unique on the shelf, and I like being unique. I like to stand out in the crowd. So yeah, peach jam.
You see a wave of confusion just pulse out like an EMP. And then behind it, a very food-motivated civilization go like, hell yeah, peach jam. And then you are immediately back in their graces. Sweetie. Now, I know this is going to feel like a big old gimme given that your name is Opal, but I have to ask, if you had to be a gemstone, what would you be and why?
Well, I think I would be a ruby because they're rare, they're beautiful, and they're the color of the heart.
And she starts clapping before the crowd does. Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Your voice in the back go, Gem! Fuck!
So he takes it off, and he would return to his normal form, right?
Yeah.
And I've never used it before, and in my mind, I've got 50 different outfits running through my head, but I put it on, but all I can see is him, and as I do, boom, I put on all of his clothes, but they are not tailored to fit. They're all still dwarf size. So I've got like short chainmail, and like they're all Dariax's size, and I don't know what to do. Are you still screaming for me?
Storm. Last call for Dorian Storm.
You look amazing. I'm so flattered. Go! And I push him out.
And I push out.
Oh.
And I waddle my way to the front of the stage and wave.
Oh.
Hello? Dorian Storm.
Baby, if you were a gemstone, what would you be and why?
I would be a diamond, because they're hard as a rock like I am. No. I would be an opal like my friend who's from here, who's really cool, and she's cool. I would be an opal.
Okay. And you get like a sort of begrudging clap as you brought it back at the end. Lyle Vester.
And Opal's gone backstage at this point. Is she backstage with the rest of us? So I come up and swoosh past her, and I am wearing an iridescent, high-necked, fitted low V-neck suit with like straight up Ziggy Stardust everything. Hair is up, hair is all different colors, and I look over and I go, "Oh, you're back."
Hi.
It's so good to see you.
You're still alive?
And I just gotta go back on stage.
Oh my God, you are a vision. And I know I shouldn't be saying that because I am one of the judges, but you look, I could eat you up is all I'm saying.
Just like all that pie. Aren't you all amazing with all of that pie today?
And
Cheers for you!
Yeah. I mean,
Go Byroden!
okay, my question for you, Lyle. What does Byroden mean to you?
Byroden.
And she like looks backstage at you like,
Byroden. The only word that I can think of when I think of Byroden.
at this moment, Dariax has kind of come up to the very edge of where the stage point is, and is going to use thaumaturgy to make a squeaker of a fart emit right under her chair, right at the end of the sentence.
amazing. Sweetie, don't you mind. We're dairy folk, we get it. Safety, go ahead, keep on going.
And like a single tear starts to come out one side. She says, is home. I never want to leave any of you. It's the most beautiful place in the world.
Oh, sweetie. It is. Keep going. You're doing
It's
great.
the most beautiful place in the world. And no matter who or what might want to leave this place to find something better, I know there is nowhere better in the world than our home.
Oh my God.
I would have given you advantage on that response, but the farts are knocking it back down. Just give me a straight persuasion roll.
Opal goes up to Dariax and just gives him a big fucking kiss. Right on the lips.
Yes, get it!
Immediately flushed and a little stunned.
Fern Calloway. Last contestant, Fern Calloway.
Hello.
Oh my God. Okay, well,
Cute.
you are lovely.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna ask you the Byroden thing because I think you're new, but how about the you know what? No. What's your favorite flower and why?
Probably oleander, because it has multiple purposes. They're beautiful, they smell great, and you can also kill someone if you need to.
Oh, what? Oh, well, I've been married more than once, so honestly, vibes. All right. And like a little okay. So why don't we start with some hometown heroes? Lyle Vester, why don't you come out here and give me your talent, baby girl?
So I actually come. Lyle sweeps around the front of the stage with a small horse. She's wearing fully iridescent, but now it's a riding outfit with riding boots.
Yeah!
And need a boot sighting every night.
Hey, baby.
Riding boots, but like super like high platform riding boots. Again, the high hair, a little riding crop, a little riding cap. She comes over with this beautiful white horse, just perches on it, guides the horse to leap up on the stage, and calls over to a friend down in the audience and says, "Start playing."
Oh my god.
Who begins to accompany her on the lute as she guides the horse into a clippity-clop dance.
Dressage and
It's a little lip is on her dressage as this thing like toots in the little corner.
Absolutely.
Very accent.
Oh, don't you?
Is it a male or female horse?
Male.
Dariax, right off the edge, is going to go ahead and cast Mage Hand and wait for the right moment to just go ahead and like give a squeeze to its testes, like nice little just a hard goof. Okay.
Send a bright bow.
Cinna strides out onto the stage, and she is wearing full green leathers and a green leather mask. And a green cape, and she just works the crowd and says, "Now, some of you may remember, some years back, my ice sculptures of the heroes of Amon. I was the winner that year. Let's put a new spin on an old art, shall we?" And she wheels out this huge, 5-foot-tall block of ice and wheels it to the back of the stage. "Now, my handsome new assistant. That's you." She drags a halfling out onto the stage who's got a sword and a shield, and she puts him up against the ice block. And Orem looks around and finds Opal and is like, "Hey, I want to fit in. I'm almost done with the meat sweats. Why are you tying me? What's going on?" And she ties him up to a post in front of the ice. He's like, "What? I thought, aren't we dancing? We're not dancing." "No, I can't dance or sing for a fucking shite. Don't move."
She can't.
She walks all the way to the other side of the stage and pulls out another little table, and there's just a series of hand axes on it.
Oh my God.
And Fiera is immediately in like, "Well, I'm sorry, what is happening to me?"
Yeah, I walked in.
Will the halfling live, or will the halfling die?
Okay.
Thunk, right above his head.
Oh god.
And he sinks about 1/4 inch down in against the ice.
Wow, she's good.
Let's see if we can go for best 2 out of 3. Yeah! Right, Cinna, let's put this one in the bag. Natural 20! And it goes glunk, not more than a centimeter from his neck, and he can just feel a little bit of the non-sharp edge pressed just gently against his neck.
And last but not least, the prodigal daughter herself. You all know her. You all love her. Some of you were bullied by her in school. She is Opal! Bring her out.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
whatever. She comes out and she's wearing like a military style high neck, think like a Napoleon-esque sort of jacket. And it's like in the colors of Byrodin, but it's all like sequin. It's all like glitter, and she's got like the military style pants and the boots, and it looks like a Dolly Parton costume if she was gonna perform for like the troops or something.
Yes.
So she comes out and Opal kind of has like a serious look on her face, and she addresses the crowd in a very genuine way, and she says, "I know I've been gone." Her accent sort of comes back a little. "And I just have to say, I've missed you all, and I was gonna come out here and do a big thing, but I think maybe something more from the heart is what this requires. And so she starts singing this song, and maybe it's about like having to go away from home to appreciate it again, and having your heart always stay at home. I don't know, this is a made-up song.
It's good.
And I think she's like making eye contact with maybe people in the front row. Maybe she sees some of the people she bullied and is kind of like being very genuine with them in her performance. And then she sort of picks up the pace, and we go from like Jolene to like a 9 to 5, you know? And it's a real kind of like bopper, and then you guys come out.
Dorian knows this moment for sure, and he hears that's their cue without knowing, and he looks at Fern and he looks at Dariax and says, "Let's go." And he leads the group out, and I start playing along with the dulcimer on the lyre, right in tune, right in rhythm, and we come out looking cool as fuck.
Yeah, performance. All right, what does Fern look like when she comes out?
Same dress, same Jessica McClintock. She's just not changing.
Respect. Okay. Dariax, how do you enter?
Dariax is like watching this stuff and like, okay, well, what do I got? He has a spear in one hand. He's in his full, like, spine Liberace coat-like outfit. And he comes out to the beat, hitting the ground with his spear and kind of going to like a jump, turn, hit. But as he's doing it, he's casting thaumaturgy that can cause harmless tremors in the ground. But he's doing the tremors as like pulses to the beat under the ground in the front row. So everyone begins to like feel it.
And with a dirty 20, every performance has been bigger and better than the last. And this absolutely brings the crowd down. And for about 5 seconds after you finish those last couple notes, everyone's still clapping and stomping and screaming and singing along, and they don't even realize that the song's over. And then you hear like a bunch of like kind of that embarrassed laughter of like continuing to sing the chorus even though the song's over. And then it breaks out into this riot of applause as everyone absolutely loves it, eats it up. And like once the crowd begins to simmer down, Ruby comes back out and she's like full sweating, like she was getting it in the back, like, oh boy, I'm sweating like don't worry about it. That was great, baby. 10-minute break, and then we're coming back with evening wear and shutting this whole thing down. Woo! Okay, so our first runner-up is the illustrious Cinnabrappo.
She is feeling no pain. She's just jumping around. Her cheeks are flushed and red. She runs over to the Tin Man and just grabs his face and gives him a big kiss on the stage.
You get 2 kisses.
Hey! Okay.
Man of the hour.
Looks like I won the contest, huh?
And now, this, the gem of our hearts, just in case our gem of Byrodin cannot fulfill their duties, is Lyle Vester.
Lyle with very pursed lips.
And that, of course, means that Opal is once again our gem of Byrodin. Yay!
Wow. Do I give a speech? I don't remember. It's been so long.
You know what?
Thank you, everybody, so much for coming.
You know what? You have until I go and grab the crown. I forgot.
I've missed
until I get back
here so much. And I have to say, I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for Byrodin and all of you. I mean, you've taught me so much about myself, and I just feel so honored to be from here. And I just have to thank my friends for really teaching me the meaning of not having to go it alone. So thank you, Dorian, Fern, Dariax, Fiera, and Arm/Nancy.
I'm so full.
I'm really proud to be from this town. Thank you.
Well, we love you, Opal. And there's nowhere on the beautiful green earth of Exandria that you can go that you won't have a home right here with all of us. You can always come back, but you can always stay gone too, you know?
Okay.
Whatever you want.
Thank you.
We're just happy for you. And she puts like this big, ostentatious, like ridiculous looking crown on your head. Like, let me just pin that. Okay, and you're good.
I'll make my way over to Dariax and Fern.
A few cups in at this point.
And I'll...
Dorian!
Oh, hello, Dariax.
Do you want some of this funnel cake?
I do, and maybe one of those beers, but first I have a riddle for both of you. Are you ready?
Riddles, yes.
Shh, totally.
A half-naked genasi, a 6-foot-tall Feywild fawn, and a tiny robot walk into a bar. Who wins the drinking contest?
Well, I already know the answer to that.
What is it?
It's the 6-foot-tall fawn.
Oh, you think?
I don't think I know.
I'm not good with riddles,
We'll find out the answer together.
but I'm happy to go drinking.
Let's do it!
All right!
She taps it. Hey, Ted. Look, I know I was a bitch last time, but,
Bless you.
I hope you're not sick. Was that you?
It feels just a little sticky for some reason.
Well, look, I hope you're not sick. Also, thanks for the powers and for giving them back and for being forgiving. And also, where are you?
You sort of speak out and reach out in that way that has always connected you to whatever is the bond between you. And though you don't feel like barred from her, there really isn't an answer right now. You're not sure why.
Okay, if you're giving me the silent treatment, that's really petty. But if you're not and you're like in danger, like, let me know. Because actually, I've gotten pretty good at my daggers, and I think I've gotten pretty good at my magic too. And I've got some great friends that can maybe help. So just like let me know. But if you are giving me the silent treatment, just know that I hate it. But I love you. Bye.
The stone warms up in your hands, and you're not sure if that was a sign from Ted or just how body heat works. You look around you and you don't see any signs of life or your friends or your camp. Just this like blasted terrain with a storm that looks like it's about to break overhead, but it never quite does. It hangs in suspense.
Hello? Dorian? Anybody?
Below you, you hear the ground begin to rip open a little bit, like an earthquake, but without the rumble.
I step back.
And as you kind of are just a witness to whatever is happening here, you see a dark gray, like mud and ash covered hand sort of claw its way out of the ground. And clutched in its hand is this long line of bramble. You hear a voice, low and feminine. Why are you running?
My curiosity's too strong. I peeked around the rock.
You look around and you see those same hands continuing to wind, but no face, no figure. And maybe a little closer to the ear. So you're looking over your like left shoulder, and in your right ear, you just hear, I'm not there either. You kept it. I'm so close. And you're just going to what? Hold me in a bag.
For now.
Boring. You are boring.
That's hurtful.
What will happen when they become bored of you too?
This is a little much. I want to wake up now. Can I wake up now?
Is that really what you want?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fine. And as your consciousness moves from this place back into the world, Dariax, you are different now. You've gotten stronger, not just like a strength of will, though that's probably true too. Maybe if she had talked to you sooner, you would be different. But just the strength of you has changed. And you feel it in your fingertips. You feel yourself choosing to push through the weave. Whatever the Spider Queen has set here, you are moving away.
All right. I kind of look around. I'm gonna quietly tiptoe over towards where Dorian is sleeping. Just kind of like push him awake a little bit. Dorian.
Dariax, is everything all right?
I just had like a really weird dream.
Was it the one about the giant dwarf lady again?
No, I mean, that was before that. This is a dream after that.
Okay. What's the matter?
I don't know. It just kind of spooked me a little bit.
Was it spooky or was it something more?
It was pretty spooky. Had like hands clawing out of the ground and like some scary lightning and stuff. Right. Anyway, I'm just a little spooked. I just want to kind of I don't know, hang a little closer to my friends if that's okay, just for comfort, Not that I'm scared or anything. I just, protect each other, back to back, just kind of a.
You want to go back to back?
Sure, whatever. I mean, I don't know.
Just say you want to go back.
I want to go back to back. If that's okay.
All right.
Yeah, just
tell me.
All right.
So I'm gonna sit up out of my bunk and dust off the spot for him. And it's not real. It's like lower back to shoulder blade, I guess.
Yeah.
For me. What? We met you not even a week ago. We've been companions for a while. Why? Why should we tell you everything about us? Secrets, things that are important to us. I'm sorry. I trust all of you. Why am I being put on the spot?
I think what he's trying to say, ma'am, is we appreciate your help, but we don't really know why you're helping us.
That is a fair and respectful answer. I do know this place. I know this jungle. I know this land. And I know that there is something very special about all of you. I know that you are meant to be here. And I know that I, whether you like it or not, am meant to protect you. You ask what's in it for me.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a story about sisters. I too have a sister. My younger twin. Her name is Fiera Kai. We both left our home at the same time, but she was a freer spirit than I. Powerful, but willful. I didn't want to separate. I always knew, even if we were simply separated by minutes, that I was here to be by her side, to be with her, to guide her, to protect her. But she wanted to explore this world that gave birth to our mother. So, I let her go. It was a short time later that I heard of her perishing.
Oh, sorry.
And it was as if a part of me had died.
Wow.
I never want to feel that again about someone who is as special to me.
I can see it all right here. A legion on your memory.
Can you take it away?
Do you want me to? Ask nicely.
Please.
You
Please, I want to remember. Please.
What will you give me?
Almost anything.
Oh, you have my interest now. I want a champion.
Champion.
But there are others. Not you. But others. It could be you.
No one from our group.
Okay. Then who? I like Posca. Give me a Posca.
Posca.
Mm-hmm.
If I brought you Posca, would you leave my friends and I alone?
I mean, don't lie to me. Would you do it? To save your friends.
Yes. It's true.
And it gets really quiet. And then the buzzing stops. Oh my God. You know what she would do. And yet you would sacrifice all of the people of Amon to spare your friends. Dorian, your alignment is what?
I know. Chaotic good.
It is now chaotic neutral.
Yeah. Okay.
That's good enough for me. The missing week that you spent with this group before your adventures in Amon really started is returned to you.
Fuck.
You met Fierai before. You met her outside of the gates and you went into a puddle, a place, like a stopping over point between here and the Feywild. And in that place, you fought. And she traded herself to let all of you leave. You were the last to go. You fought then, like you fight now. But at the end of the day, she was a woman of her word. She saw your purpose and made a value judgment. And it's all there and back. And that look in her eye, in this memory, in this moment, frozen, you see it again. And you remember sitting around the campfire. You know that she knows, that she remembers it too.
Look, just trust me.
I don't.
I'll help you. I'll help you go get this rubbing.
All right.
Just let me touch you.
All right.
And I cast invisibility on him.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
All right.
Well, one good turn deserves another.
Oh no.
Wait,
And I cast invisibility on you.
Thus breaking your invisibility.
No! You know how to use it! Fuck! You're invisible now.
And I just look down and
Sorry, I didn't know
shake
that's how
my-
it worked.
You have the spell, right?
Fuck!
You are responsible for that information, my dude.
God damn it. All right.
Oh my God, that's
So I'm no longer.
You're not invisible because
Hit me the stuff. Hit me the
It's the
stuff.
first time I've ever done that, Dariax.
Me too.
All right. Do you think you are capable
Oh, totally.
of writing down these letters?
Probably.
oh God.
All right.
Opal.
Ted?
No.
Oh. Yes?
Why are you both here?
Both? Who?
You and Ted.
Oh, Ted's not here. No, I look just like Ted, but it's, well, I'm prettier than Ted, but she's not here. No, it's just me.
No, that's not true.
I mean, is she here? Ted!
Don't yell. You don't have to yell. This is like a peaceful moment.
Oh, sorry.
Why are you both here?
Okay, again, it's just me. And I'm here.
Again, I'm a fucking goddess, so.
Oh my god,
no.
you're a goddess?
Yeah, I'm the wild mother. What? Did you not figure that out?
What?
Ugh.
Stop.
Yeah, what?
Okay, I have questions. Where is Ted?
If I answer your question, will you finally answer mine?
What was your question?
Why are you here?
I'm here because it's an assignment. We're on mission. And
I'm getting that answer a lot.
Okay,
I meant
well-
like on a spiritual level.
Oh, because I want
Here.
to make a name for myself.
Just you?
Yeah. Well, in the squad, we don't have a name yet, but we will.
You look down, and the sort of like grasses that you're standing in, sort of at the far edge of this clearing, there's dew on it, and it seems to sparkle brightly. And as it glints up at you in your eye, there's a moment where you leave yourself and your vision turns inward. And you see for just half a heartbeat, Ted standing there, staring at someone that's staring at her. And then you come back.
Goddess?
Mm-hmm.
Did I swallow Ted?
It's honestly an easier way to explain it, yeah.
Get her out!
I can't. No, don't barf at me. Girl, you good?
No, I swallowed my twin.
That's not quite... Okay, that's fair. It's a little jarring.
Yeah. So what are we gonna do about it? You mean you're a goddess, so tell us.
I'm not the one that created this. And I cannot solve it for you.
The rune? We're just trying to get some answers.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But there's even more answers if you just keep going.
Okay, well, we're gonna keep going. We'll just, he'll do his thing and we'll keep going. What direction?
In.
Okay. Everyone, get it on its back! I know what to do with crocodiles. They can't turn over. And then...
Hold on, roll a deception check on me. Is that true?
That's true! I'm from Florida, I know these things.
I don't believe you, but we'll see how it goes.
Google it!
Tight.
Okay, so while...
Are you sure that's not a turtle?
You guys!
Yeah, I don't...
I swear!
If this is true, I love you so even more than I already did.
Google it.
She's Googling.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
Not wrong.
Not wrong!
Hate it. Hate
see
to have learned it.
I see
I
alligator.
see alligator, but if you put it on its back, after 15, 20 seconds, the alligator kind of goes limp
Yep.
and becomes unresponsive.
There you go.
4 rounds. Keep it on its back for 4 rounds. And we'll be
You have a mission.
Okay.
Tonic immobility.
There you go.
So widespread in the animal kingdom. We know surprisingly little about it.
Thank you, Melora.
Wild. The wild mother's like, I'm freaking out right now.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
Okay, so now we're on top of the crocodile.
On a croc.
And here's what I don't know if I could do, but I really want to.
God, I want to let this happen.
I want to take my vicious whip, and I want to. I know it's already bound, right? It's already, but I want to like, I'm on top of it. I would like to just kind of like wrap it around it.
Hold on, I need way more.
Oh my god.
Keep going. I'll get you there. Don't you worry, baby bird.
so much.
Okay, so I want to wrap the vicious whip around this crocodile, and just hoping above all hope, swinging her weight just to see if this crocodile will just turn. And this one, 17.
Another natural one.
No!
And that was literally the scenario you needed. Yes. Oh, but please describe how you flip the gator.
And she's gonna take all of her might and jump
100 pounds soaking
as
wet.
far as she can. But he's tied already. He's
That
been
should
hurt.
be harder.
But she knows where her center of balance is.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna just jump, and like the most serious face you have ever seen on Opal she's just gonna jump like, what is that? 10 feet? I don't know. And land spectacularly on her feet while our croc just flips over with a thunk and its legs go like this.
Oh my god.
And that's it.
I hate this so much.
Any name ideas?
Few. Had them in the back of my head. Can't land on one, though.
Tell us.
I've been trying to work hot in, but...
It's hard.
The
Yeah.
tummy rubbers.
Good.
Doesn't invoke fear.
Yeah, you're right. Not really.
Respect. The glitter shooters.
Come on, Aurum. Hit us with them. Shy?
I got a couple. I don't know if they're winners. We're an odd lot, so... The odd lot.
Like it?
A lot's not too bad.
Yeah.
We've so far come in contact with
The Hod lot?
3 gods. So I thought maybe God's Folly.
Oh.
Or the Irregulars.
Oh.
That's pretty
I
fun.
like
too.
the irregulars.
I don't know.
No?
I eat pretty well. I'm pretty regular.
Yeah, that...
I think Opal's like trying to like see if Ted is really inside of her body. I don't know how she's working that through, but just like she feels like herself.
You begin to doze. And in that sort of strange liminal space between being awake and being asleep, you're sitting, and then you feel a hand cover your hand. And you look to the right, and you see Ted.
Are you dead?
What?
Are you dead?
What?
Are you dead?
No, I heard you. I am shocked. No.
Oh, well then what are you doing here?
I mean, you're fucking looking for me. I'm here. I don't understand.
Because someone
I'll
told
go.
No, I didn't say to go. I was just saying someone said that you were in my body, and I'm like, well, where's her body then?
Oh, no, that's true.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I said I was inside.
Are you okay?
Are you?
Yeah.
Then I am too.
Okay. Just be cool.
Rude. I'm literally the source of your arcane powers in this world.
I know, but
and you're telling me to be
I'm the one
cool.
who wrestled like crocodile.
Yeah. What was that, by the way?
Smart.
You're
resourceful.
welcome.
That wasn't magic. That was
You
body
know
weight,
how
honey.
big
That was body
You
weight.
have none of it because you don't eat carbs.
Excuse me. Strength doesn't come from carbs. Strength comes from
What? Finish that sentence. Finish it. Finish something in your life.
Fern is going to sort of walk around the group and kiss everybody on the top of the head.
Oh.
And look out at Vera Rai, give her a smile. And sort of sit near Dorian and take out the pan flute and just play a little bit of a nighttime lullaby of hot cross buns.
Let me play you the song of my people.
That's it.
Think
for the
that's
hot
it?
cross buns.
Guys,
There you go.
That's it.
oh God, yes! I was like,
HCB.
Orem, do you go to sleep?
No. I pretend to.
Okay.
And listen to Opal's entire conversation from behind me. And I listen to Hot Cross Buns. I'm watching Dorian sleep. And probably an hour and a half after the whole camp goes quiet, if anyone's still awake, they hear, "It's gonna be the ash holes, I know it."
The camp has gone quiet at this point. So no one notices as one more little, almost imperceptible spider drops onto your shoulder as you lose consciousness. and you wake up in the darkness. But this dark is hot, and it's full of pressure and movement and flow that you can't perceive because it's so dark down here. As you fully resolve to stand in front of it, you see a reflection of yourself, confused, bewildered, and then the ash settles in. The soot fills your hair and your clothing, and darkness from your fingertips spreading up your body. And in very short order, you look exactly like that Ferlaren, that dark, corrupted satyr that you fought weeks ago, save for one important accessory. And she smiles back at you. You're so close. So much power.
So, I did put it on. The circlet?
You could. You haven't. You may. You must. And when she opens her mouth, you see that little bit of flame and a set of eyes looking back at you from its depths. We could do whatever we want. You could find them, bring them home.
How would I do that? I just put it on and then they're there?
No. But you will have strength enough to endure what it will take to find them.
I miss them so bad.
I know. No one knows more than I do.
Well, I don't know if I like you very much.
You'll see. In time. They'll leave. You'll be alone.
That's nothing new. For me.
It will hurt more.
Well, I think I'd like to wake up because I only want there to be one of me, and I like this version better.
For now.
For now. You'll just have to work on changing my mind, I guess.